Today we continue our reading of Pope Francis's meeting Jesus in the Sacrament. The second part of the Preface is dealing with gifts and charity. This meditation is an opportunity to think about that we need a space of reflection in our soul, and we Christians create this inner space of reflection through meeting Jesus in the sacraments. Every encounter with Christ, who is in the sacraments, invites us to go and communicate to others the salvation that we have been able to see, to touch, to encounter, and to receive, and which is truly credible because it is love. In this way, the sacraments spur us to be missionaries, and the apostolic commitment to carry the gospel into every setting, including those most hostile, is the most authentic fruit of an assiduous sacramental life. It is a participation in the saving initiative of God, who desires salvation for all people. So just let's stress this emphasis from what the Pope says, that receiving the sacraments prompts us to be missionaries of Christ, and to bring his presence and friendship and wisdom and teaching to every situation, suitable or unsuitable. The grace of the sacraments nourishes in us a strong and joyful faith, a faith that knows how to stand in wonder before the marvels of God, and how to resist the idols of the world. This is his second emphasis here, that encountering the grace of the sacraments creates joy in our souls, and it gives us strength to resist the idols of the world. That is why, he continues, it is important to take communion. It is important that children be baptized early, that they be confirmed, because the sacraments are the presence of Jesus Christ in us, a presence that helps us. And this emphasis is again important. Actually, it's a very good practical answer why to baptize children in their young age. Many groups oppose it and say that let a person be baptized only when he or she is fully grown. But what the Pope says is that the grace of the sacraments give us joy and strength to resist the spirit of this world. And this is so important to make this ability to grow in us, to have a distance from the world and a joyful judgment to accommodate to the Lord and not to the world. It is important, the Pope continues, when we feel the weight of our sin, to approach the sacrament of reconciliation. The sacrament of reconciliation. Some might say, but I'm afraid that the priest will chastise me. No, the priest will not chastise you, the Pope says. Do you know who you will encounter in the sacrament of reconciliation? You will encounter Jesus, who pardons us. Jesus is waiting for you there. And this is a sacrament that makes the whole church grow. So perhaps we can sum up what the Pope said in 2 points. That to be missionaries of God means that we are in dialogue with Jesus who is in the sacrament. And this space of reflection in our soul is based on this encounter with Jesus who is present in the sacrament. It is like a living organization has its biological life, that our soul has its own life, biological life, spiritual life, and we need this space in order to be satisfied and joyful human beings. And this space of reflection is so vital to remain human, to be able to correct our faults and to adjust to new situations with a joyful spirit, to live in joy. So let us appreciate what Pope Francis is teaching us here, that being a daily communicant or receiving the Holy Communion on a regular basis is the greatest service to our soul, and it is also the greatest service to others, because we bring the joy of a balanced life to others and show them that there are ups and downs, but our life has a permanent balance. That's why we cherish the sacraments. And when we receive today's Holy Communion, let us receive it as a prayer for those who are in need of this balance in family life, who at present are struggling with difficult decisions, who are in bereavement, who are under pressure from workplace, to regain that joyful balance of life, which is the very ground of our human dignity.